Now, what's quite difficult is about this is that there are definitely a lot of scenarios that I could go through. I don't know how tedious that would be or how tedious that sounds, but I can try and explain different scenarios. Okay, so in the scenario that Hitler starts in the first play in the one behind three ahead meta, what they would want to do is they would want to still give a choice to whoever it is on this side here. Now you can play. Now if this person here is if white is a fascist, what you could do is you could, once this person gives you a choice, you could then ditch that liberal and say that you were forced. That's a nice way of signaling to your Hitler that, hey, I am your fascist. But generally, I think when the fascist and Hitler are in the same play at the start, I don't know if it's very good for them, to be honest. Um, but yeah, you could still, you'd want to give a choice here as Hitler here. You can give a choice here if you want, or you can then you can ditch the lib. Now if red is a fascist, if red is just a normal fascist, just for um people that need to like see it visually, if red is normally a fascist, in any position here in the first play in a one behind three head, I would say ditch the lib if you're given one. Okay, the reason why is if they drew two, that's two libs gone. If they drew one, then you've ditched the lib here because you're the first fascist. I normally would say if you're the first fascist, you know where your other fascist is, right? You know blue is here. If you're the first fascist, do something and cause a conflict between these two here. So what would happen there is there would be a line drawn between the two. Oh, why has it got to be in black? It's probably like the worst color. There would be literally a line here, a freaking thick boy line, screwed line. But there'd be a line here that would signal that there is a conflict here. Now, in a conflict, what conflict means is that there is a 50-50 chance that they are fascist. One of them's there's quite a lot to sort of say, but you can. This could be a fash conflict, or normally what it's going to be is going to be one liberal, one fascist. So let's keep going with what I was saying though. But the fascists would want to ditch here because one, that means that they've already started something. Uh they've also like locked down a liberal with them. If you play the lib here, you're just helping libs and you haven't really done anything there. Because generally what most people think is that uh that when this is like one lib, that there's probably like it's probably a lib, there's either a lib in here or it's Hitler. So I would say do something as a fascist in either scenario. Just do something like create conflict. What you also want to notice is that you get triple F on the first play. Is going to be 24% chance of getting a triple F on the first play. So again, if you are a fascist here, just ditching the lib and not causing a conflict doesn't help you because all you've done there is made you look sus because you've got a 24% likely chance of getting that triple fash, and you haven't also locked out a liberal with you. So that's another reason why I would do it, because you've got the 24% chance, so you don't look good, uh, and you're also locking up because of that. No, additional to that, you can then lock up a liberal with you, so that kind of mitigates the issue with the 24%. So when you are making a claim, right? Uh, let's say red is the liberal, right? And this is what they drew. They drew FLL. Okay. What you'd want to do is you'd want to ditch that lib to give the person a choice. Now, the reason why you want to give someone a choice is because it gives you info, right? If they play the fascist card, then you know, as a liberal, if red's a liberal, that the player that you played to is a fascist. Now, if you force them, liberals, well, they can only play the liberal card, so you got no info. So you've literally helped no one on the board, and not yourself. At least with the other option, you have information, and the board gets information on both of you. So you know the truth, and the board knows somewhat of the truth. It'll be a 50-50 between red and white. So I would always give a choice in nearly every scenario. The only scenario I do not give a choice on is if I want to basically if I want to confirm card count. So if this is the last play in the reshuffle, before reshuffle, like we said, there are 5 plays before reshuffle. If this is the last play, I would force this. White would then confirm that, hey, there was 2 liberals there, and then that would confirm the deck for everyone, and that looks quite liberal.